Hey everyone, welcome to the Living and Active Word podcast. In this week's episode, we'll be considering God's provision and God's will. So, let's read verse 23. Now John also was baptizing in Aenon, near Salim, because there was much water there, and they came and were baptized. There isn't anything out of the ordinary with John the Baptist, but what's different this time is the location. He's now at Aenon, and this comes from the Hebrew word springs or fountain. According to Haley's handbook, he states that this location was about 40 miles north from where he would have first been baptizing. And today I want to draw your attention to why he is at this location. And that's our focus for today. And this is the reason. It's very simple and straightforward. It tells us because there was much water, or plenty of water, depending on your translation. Oftentimes, people are seeking and asking God, wanting to know where He's leading them or what He has in store for their lives, what His will is for their lives. And the Bible directs us to do this, to seek God, as Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, to seek His kingdom first, and also to pray for His will to be done on earth as it is in heaven, especially in our lives. Sometimes we can make it complicated, and we can even overwhelm ourselves by trying to figure out what's next, or trying to look all around or look ahead, when in reality, it might be that we just need to look right in front of us, where God has placed us. Look under our feet. Look at where we're standing. God leads us in His providence in what He has provided. Sometimes it does take searching. Sometimes it does take seeking. Sometimes it just takes time. But then, as the Bible tells us, as we're looking at right here, sometimes He just makes it plain and obvious and simple. It's what He has put right in front of you, what He's provided for you already. For example, there's work to be done. There's ministry to be done. There is living and working and walking in God's will in your home, at your work, or in your church. And those are just some examples or ideas. But allow the Spirit to show you, if you have been wondering or if you have been questioning, what do you want to do with me, Lord? What is your will for my life? Well, I would encourage you first to take some inventory and stock of where God has you right now, and what He wants to do with you in this season. Yes, the Bible does speak of the Spirit leading. For example, in the book of Acts, how the Spirit said, separate for me Paul and Barnabas, because He had a work for them to do. Or Philip, how he was directed by the Holy Spirit in Acts chapter 8. So there's these examples that, yes, God works differently in different ways, in different times. But my big encouragement for today, the big point is, don't miss what God has provided for you today, right in front of you. And as you walk in that, as you live in that, you'll be blessed, because always remember, no matter where you're at, you're in the presence of God. And I'm a firm believer that where He has you, it's for a purpose, for a reason, and you can definitely be living in God's will today. Thank you for listening. I hope you're blessed, and I hope you are encouraged.